AZ beat Braga, because of course they did. So that leaves us on 3 points, meaning we need to beat Braga to tie with them. And I believe we need to beat them by at least 2 in order to get the goal differential up. We need to beat them by 3 in order to win outright. Because the tiebreakers, results between teams, goal difference, goals scored. So, yeah, fun times. Fun times. What hasn't been so fun is what's been happening since the Pickfest game. We beat Struga 3-1. That was kind of expected, although I did have a couple guys go out with minor injuries. That was unexpected. Newcastle didn't exactly thump us. We had our chances in the second half. We had at least 3 hits that were on the crossbar that probably should have been counted as woodwork hits. That, for whatever reason, they just didn't. And if any one of those had gone in, it would have been an even closer game. The fact of the matter is, though, they tried turning it on the second half as well, and we held them scoreless in the second half. I'm counting that as a minor victory. And then we turned around and Tickfist got their revenge by beating us 5-2. But literally, this was 3 days after the Newcastle match. My team was absolutely gassed. We drew with Renova because that was 3 days after the Tickfest game. And then we just played Gostivar. That was 4 days after the Renova game, and we beat them 2-0 thanks to a Levski brace of goals. And now it's 4 days later, and we're playing Braga. And the team is literally, I've got Ilevsky starting at 81% because Vaj is at 79, Bozavinsky's at 72, and he's coming off an injury. And somehow Masevsky and Vardar are on vacation, and is that because I do not have them on the senior squad? Guess what, boys? Vacation's over. I got a Boz starting at 80%. But it's what we're going to have to do. So we got Kasevsky in goal, Bozanovsky, Barty, Andonovsky, and Jankelov as the defensive back four. Ivanov is the defensive mid behind Abaz and Murati. Rustamovsky and Ameri are the attacking mids, and Vodic is up top as the striker. Those guys thought they were on vacation. Well, guess what, guys? You're playing in a must-win game if we want to stay in European football. Matthias, Mufi, Jankelov to Andonovsky. Back to Jankelov, who's already picked up a yellow. Good grief, dude. Jankelov to Ameri. Ameri back to Murati. Murati to Jankelov. Jankelov to Ivanov. Beats Murati. Ameri. Jankelov. Feeds Ameri. And we score. Nice. Oh, that was very, very nice. It looked like the number 5 there was too far inside. Although technically that might be where he's supposed to be. Vodic. Oh, Matthias, a very nice block. Good attempt by Vodic, though. Corner kick. Abaz. Baczynski right there. Nope. Mufi. Uh-oh. Gets it to Frazier. Frazier holds it up. Blazanovsky fouls him. Murati knocks the ball away. Hortz is going to run it down, though. Carmo out to Frazier. Vodic dispossesses the Braga player, goes out of bounds for a Braga throw-in. Barty to Ivanov. Ivanov to Barty. Barty out to Bozanovsky. He heads it down to Abaz. Abaz back to Ivanov. Ivanov feeds Vodic. Vodic out to Bozanovsky. He feeds Rustamovsky. And we get a second. Oh, you go ahead and cartwheel your head out. Just don't get another yellow card. Damn, I said that out loud. Nice pass by Bozanovsky. Matthias looked like he was going to challenge and then stopped. and I'm not quite sure why. For the moment, we're in sixth. Frazier, Carmo. Oh, what the heck happened there? They're saying Jankulov headed it in. Carmo headed it. Jankulov ducked. The ball bounced off the post, off his head, and went in. That is some luck, let me tell you. But we go in with a 2-1 lead. Braga's had 12 shots, 7 on target. We've had 5 and 3. We were going to big the guys up. Pray to God none of them die on the field, because Lord knows they're probably fairly close to it. Murati and Abaz, especially. Oliveira to Mufi. Mufi to Mizrahi. Mizrahi up to Frazier. Frazier back to Mizrahi. Oliveira. Mizrahi. Oh, dispossessed by Abaz. Abaz turns around, feeds Bodish, but Bodish was offsides. Bodish was offsides. Yeah, he was offsides by a decent amount. I ain't touching nothing. Frazier from distance. Now he gets it to Horta. Horta from distance off the crossbar. Bozanovsky. Oh, bad pass. Horta stepped in front of it, driving forward. Inside, outside, and okay. 68 minutes in, 70 minutes in. Okay, after this, we got to make a couple of subs. Murati, Jankulov, Ivanov, Andonovsky, Barty. Ivanov, Bodic. Back to Ivanov. He lumps it forward. Mufi heads it back. You know what? We're gonna make a break here, because if I don't do this now, I'm gonna forget to. Got to get Murati off and bring on Ivanov. We're gonna bring Masevsky on for Abaz, and we're not gonna change anything else at the moment. Jankulov's off. Son of a... Mary. Andonovsky. Oh, just hot. And Mary. Masevsky. Oliveira knocks away, but Bozanovsky's there. Gets it to Masevsky. Murati. Oh, knocked away. Horta up to Ruiz. Son of a gun. 1-on-1 with Gasevsky. And Gasevsky with the nice save. Frazier sends it in. Knocked away. Levitt stops it from going out of bounds. Gets it to Gabriel. Gabriel over Oliveira. Oliveira back to Mufi. Murati's gassed. I don't know that I have anyone to... Can I bring on Nikolaev? I can. Okay, we'll do that. I went down to balanced. I moved a couple of players back to defensive roles. Come on. Holy shit. We just beat Braga. We just finished second in the group. With 6 points, we finished second in the group. They had 25 shots, 12 on target. We had 10 and 3. We did. Save the game. Save the game. Save the game. No errors. We just finished second in the group. We beat Braga because... Why? Why did we beat them? Why did we beat Braga? Why did we finish second and not third? Goals scored. Away goal scored. We had the one away goal. They had the one away goal. Okay. How on earth did we finish? Games won. Away games won. I got to take a snapshot of this just so I can pull this over to the other screen. We can figure out what the heck is going on. Okay, so it's results between teams. They beat us 2-1. We beat them 2-1. So it's 3-3. The goal difference is -6. The goal scored is 7. They only scored 5. Wow. I will take it. Qualified for the first knockout round. We got almost £1 million just based on prize money. You cannot make this up. That is insane. It went all the way down to a 4th tiebreaker. And we got a cup match against Bregalnica coming up. Do we know when the knockout round is? It's in February. Do we know when the draw is? 12/16. So it's coming up in 3 days. So we'll come back for the draw to figure out who we're playing. But I mean, okay, so Vittoria, Slavia Prague, Atalanta Ludogorets, Newcastle Vardar, Sevilla Mainz, Marseille, AEK, Ajax Travanspor, Copenhagen Rangers, Hertha Berlin, and Napoli. Holy cow. We'll be back with the draw in just a bit. I don't know how to feel about this. We set the record for most goals allowed. We set the record for worst discipline. And yet we still qualified for the next round. So, fun times with that. Skip this because I know what club vision is. The good news is Riste Grozdanovsky did not sign with Middlesbrough, which means he is available. I made an offer for him. He wanted a 2-year backup contract at like £1,600 a week. And I am totally on board with that because that means Gosevsky will be here next year, is his last year, and then Grozdanovsky can pick up. But he hasn't signed yet, and I'm kind of hoping he does. So we're still a couple days out from the draw. So back with that in just a bit. And here is the draw. Lazio is playing Rangers. OGC Nice is playing Travanspor. Celtic is playing Napoli. Porto is playing Slavia Prague. Shakhtar is playing Ludogorets. Lyon is playing Mainz. Let us play AEK or Eintracht Frankfurt. One of those two. San Sebastian. We're playing Real San Sebastian. Oh, they got Oyarzabal, Kenny in goal, Porto, Karika Buru. I don't know that name. Okay. Save the game here, and then we'll be back with our cup match against a team I can't remember off the top of my head. Still in shock that we won. We got a couple injury issues to deal with. Vladic hurt his arm. He's not exactly eligible to play. Tasevsky needs a rest. Do I really have nobody I can start over there? So this is where we're going to go with Gosevsky in goal. Tasevsky, Ilievsky, Barty, and Jankelov is the defensive back four. Except why am I doing that? Barty and Jankelov. That's why. Tasevsky is the defensive mid. Marati and Nikolaev are the midfielders. Abaz and Mary are the attacking mids. Alizi is up top as the strikers. Strike her. It's late. I'm still too hyped over the fact that with 6 points, we came in second in the group. Jenkolov on the throw-in. Nikolaev to a Mary. Mary cuts it inside, takes a shot, tipped over the crossbar by the keeper. George Harrop. Oh, jeez. He's getting a haircut this week, so actually he's getting them all cut. He's probably going to lose about 7 pounds. Zabrowski knocks that away. Jokic gets it back to Essek. Krivenieva. Essek. Sismedyev. Georgiev. Sikorsky. Georgiev. Zavulich. Zabrowski. Sikorsky. Ah, they're playing some really patient football. Crossed it in, and Damjanovic is there for the goal. Yeah, he just muscled my guy out of the way. Jenkilev up to a Mary. Mary doesn't really have any help. Loses a... Well, tries sending the ball back. Jenkilev ends up with it. He gets the ball back to a Mary. A Mary to Nikolaev. Nikolaev to a Mary. A Mary is fouled by Alomorovic. Who's going to take this? Misevsky. Nice. His 6th goal of the season. Sikorsky back to Essek on the throw-in. Georgiev. Sarkozy. Jokic. Sarkozy. And he hit the crossbar. Wow, dodged a bullet there. Murati, and he skied it. Tisevsky to a Boz. Back to Tisevsky. He gets the ball to Murati. Tisevsky sends it in, and Mary's there with the header. His 13th goal of the season. He has been such a good pickup. He's been so good, I've been forgetting to bring him off and bring on Ristan. Okay, and Ristan's not even on the bench. And that is halftime with a 2-1 lead, thanks to 8 shots, 4 on target. We're doing pretty well. As long as the guys play within themselves. Abaz. Murati. Oh, and Mary. And he rounds the keeper and puts it away again, but he was offsides. Abaz. Elizi. And that was high and right. Only 4,400 in it. Well, we're at Bregolnica. That's why. Sismedziev. Sikorsky. Zavulich. Georgiev. Zavulich. Grenadjeva. Sismediev. Grenadjeva. Essek. Georgiev. Dokic. Oh, up to Damjanovic. And he hits the crossbar. Holy cow, that was a bit of luck. Zabrowski on the throw-in. Sismediev back to Zabrowski. Essek to Dokic. Dispossessed. Elizi just bombs it away. Jevrich. He bombs it away himself. Barty. Up to Misevsky. Out to a Mary. Nikolaev. Oh, Elizi can't get there. Jevic can, though. A Mary crosses it in. Elizi is there, and it goes out. Make a couple changes here. We're going to be Bosnowski on and Ilyev off. We're going to bring Ristov on for a Mary. Nikolaev to Misevsky. Misevsky taps it up. Vaz can't get there. Nikolaev heads it down. Elizy out to Ristov. Ristov drops it off for Jankelov. He gets to the Nikolaev. Up for Jankelov in space. Jankelov crosses it in. Abaz is there. Holy cow. That ball went over 7 different players before it landed at Abaz's foot. Something tells me that was unintended. Oh, the guy missed the header. Maybe he was aiming for Abaz. The Bregelnica defender absolutely misjudged the ball and missed his header. Abaz. Bozanovsky can't get ahead on it. Murati could run it down, gets it back to Abaz. Abaz to Sevsky. Oh, Jevrik, a nice save, and Murati's there. Jevrik deflected it, went to Elizy. Elizy got it to Murati, who was right in front of the goal. That's 2 goals in quick fashion. To Sevsky. And Jevrik did really nice to stop it, but it went right to Elizy, and Murati was there, had the whole right side of the goal open. Wasn't anything Jevrik could do to stop it. And that is the game. With a 4-1 victory, we win the quarterfinal of the Macedonian Cup over Bregelnica. Nice work, everybody. That was good. Save the game. Chekhov's out for 8 days to 2 weeks. Blow through this press conference here real quick. Schedule-wise, we're going to come back for Real San Sebastian, home and away. As long as it's not a bloodbath, I'm okay with that. We're going to get $420K in appearance money. So, and I know our TV revenue is going to be, or our revenue split from the pot is going to be bigger as well, which will be very cool. Hopefully that means we can upgrade some of the facilities and whatnot. That reminds me. I was able to convince them a few weeks ago to improve the youth recruitment. So that's one of the things I'm hoping that will improve going forward. Now, we've had some good youth intakes. And we've got some good, hey, oh, they totally agreed to it. $2.92 million. What's that going to take us out of the budget? 2.5. So we were at 4. We'll go a little bit into the black because of it, but we'll make it up with the TV money. I'm almost positive we'll make it up with the TV money. Everybody remember, $2.9 million is what we're spending on training facilities. So, an unbelievable win over Braga. I thought beating them would get us 3rd place, but it turns out it got us 2nd, and we're still in the Europa League. We're going to get beat by Real San Sebastian. There's just no 2 ways about it. That's going to be a bloodbath. I hope it's not a bloodbath, but part of me says it is going to be a bloodbath. That's the pessimistic part of me. And every once in a while, the pessimistic part of me in the game says, you're correct. But wow. Wow. That's all I have to say about that. So I can't be happier with the club. I can't be happier with the boys. They did a really good job even after we were man down. I didn't do a lot to change the tactic. I didn't fiddle with it too much. I mean, I moved a couple of guys back to center mid to fed and went to balanced and time wasting. I didn't do anything else really. So, you know, maybe if you fiddle too much will get there's too many. If you fiddle with too many things, maybe there's more things that can go wrong. We're a year ahead of schedule. And Alexiowski is out on the trip with the doctor. So, the other thing is, with the break coming up, I've got to figure out training out, and I've got to figure out some plays. Because I don't want to go in to these games here without at least a few others under our belts. So, we'll save this game here again real quick. I know I just saved it, but Old Habits Die Hard. If you did like what you've seen, please have a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I will answer those as fast as I can. My name's FM22. I thank you for watching.